I'm Dr. Kristy Mulkey with 240 Tutoring. In this video, I'm going to answer the following questions for you. How are the FTCE exams scored? How long does it take to get the FTCE scores? What score do you need to pass the FTCE test? How long do you have to wait before you can retake an FTCE exam? How do you interpret an FTCE score report? And how hard is it to pass an FTCE exam? We have a lot of ground to cover. That was a lot of questions. So let's go ahead and get started. How are the FTCE exams scored? FTCE scores are converted from a raw score to a scaled score, which means that all versions of the same exam are scored together. Completed exams are reported as pass or not pass. Maximum scores vary across test subjects, ranging from 200 to 400 points. So the scores should not be compared between subjects. Finally, points are not deducted for wrong answers. Yes, you heard me correct. Points are not deducted for wrong answers. So it is better to answer difficult questions with an educated guess instead of leaving them blank. Tests may include both traditional multiple choice and written or oral performance components. Since different subtests have different numbers of questions, the minimum passing percent varies, but it is usually around 70%. How long does it take to get FTCE scores? Well, within 4 weeks of taking the test, you should receive an email confirmation that your score report is available online. Scores are generally released on Monday nights. Specific dates for upcoming multiple choice and performance component exams are available on the FTCE website. What score do you need to pass the FTCE test? You need a scaled score of 200 to pass all multiple choice and composite tests. Essay sections for the general knowledge or GK exams require at least 8 out of 12 possible points. Additional scoring details for subject areas that include subtests with performance sections can be found on FTCE's website under PDFs and Forms in the FTCE FELE Score Interpretation Guide. In the guide, a link can be found on page 3 with a chart that includes approximate passing percentages for each of the individual tests. How long do you have to wait before you can retake an FTCE exam? Well, the waiting period to retake an FTCE exam is 31 days after the test date for the failed exam. You can retake a passed exam up to 3 years after the test date. All retake attempts are subject to new registration and fees. How do you interpret an FTCE score report? Well, score reports for passed exams show only the passing status and performance information, if applicable, to prevent a numeric score being used in hiring or other merit systems. Score reports for exams that have not been passed will show not pass and a numeric score. If you did not pass, your score report will also have a detailed performance analysis report that provides information on the number of correctly answered questions in each competency. Use this information to prepare and study for retaking the test after the waiting period. How hard is it to pass an FTCE exam? Well, in 2018, more than half of test takers passed their exam on the first try. Now, the best way to succeed on your FTCE exam is by making a study plan and sticking to it. 240 Tutoring provides easy-to-use and engaging study content for FTCE exams, giving you access to diagnostic tests, test-specific information, and practice problems all in one place. Now remember, visit 240tutoring.com/FTCE-prep for tons of free resources for your FTCE test. I'm Dr. Kristy Mulkey with 240 Tutoring, and I hope this video has answered all your FTCE scoring questions. See you next time.